here. He has a problem. He's from 2.5 hours away. He just bought the truck from a dealership. It's used. It has a 3-inch lift in it. And it has a problem in the front end with it turning. And he sent me a video and it looked like there was something wrong with the front tire. They couldn't tell exactly, but they said they couldn't fix the truck unless they took all the lift out and all that. That's what the dealership told them. So,
What kind of truck is it?
a Ram 1500 2022 or 2020. So we're gonna fix it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be.
Like the lift probably isn't causing the problem, and even if it is, it's not something that can't be fixed.
No, you wouldn't think.
So we're gonna bring it in on here, diagnose it, because if there's something actually is wrong that we can't fix today, they're gonna just rent a car and go home and leave it with us. It's an upper control arms and a level kit, basically. Same as a Russian, identical.
But do you think they normally scuff like that?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. That seems normal, doesn't it? Yeah.
What's the clip in there? Is it just need grease or something? What's the
It sounds, I can't reach that upper, but careful, Brandon. Keep going. This way.
Yeah.
If they can, that one would have stayed,
Are you
right?
bringing that other dog to black? Did they say something about their weird stuff?
Shut her down.
What's it complaining on?
Some sort of noise. I don't.
So. Oh no, that's Tyler.
See,
Tyler.
spinny, axle spins.
You know
right?
Yeah.
As long as I spin it, it spins.
There, just go
And they're not. It's not supposed to spin this and that because there's an actuator here, which means you're divided in here. So that's spinning. This is locked. Spider gears inside are going fucking because there's no lock on this side. All right. There's nothing wrong there. So if you can feel it, like
Yeah, you can't
right?
feel it.
So push on the top joint there with your shoulders hard.
Right here?
Yeah. Seems to be a little play there. It's good again. Yeah, might be a little bit of play there.
Is it a greasy
Some of
one
the
or
other,
no?
yes, they are greasable.
Let's fill it. See what the clicking is there.
Same thing, no good.
What's
In and
the-
out on the top, please.
It's up and down play. There's tolerance for that, isn't there?
Yeah, 20 pounds, half a millimeter. That's spec on these trucks.
For sure on the new one?
100%.
And
And that ball joint got play too, I would say.
let's see the play on that bottom one.
You can really feel
Put your hand on the top of the tire. Like
Oh, I
that's
can
more than
feel
half
it.
a fucking millimeter.
You can certainly feel it. But you think that would make it click?
No, no, I didn't say that, but it's not any good. And yeah, they're greasable.
Well, let's
Somebody's maybe pretended to grease it
let's put grease in it and see if the clicking
because
goes away.
they're might be a little bit in there.
Oh yeah, we might better grease and turn the wheel.
Yeah, we'll see if that clicking will go away.
We're got a click in the front, and we're gonna put some grease in the top ball joint. This hopefully that might be the only problem with it, but yeah, we're just gonna eliminate that as being the problem with the click at least, because everything looks to be right. Everything's tight. There's definitely a bit of play in both the upper and lower ball joint, which are kind of out of spec, but we will eliminate the click hopefully by just this grease, and then we'll go from there.
Taking it in.
Yeah, a bit. Definitely,
Yep.
it definitely took. It wasn't
Yeah.
perfect, but it
Do
took.
the other. See if it's filled.
I'd wipe them off.
And I know it's
Their fault.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let this down and I'll jump in and spin it.
Now you need weight on the wheels.
Yeah, just let that off.
Okay, the tower here, the tower there. I know it was 32, but I was gonna knock the tower. Okay. Down to 12 feet, and then custom make your car. That one from there to there. Okay. Good. Yep. I'm still feeling a little bit, but it could take a bit for that
Oh,
to
it's
work
gonna-
around it.
100%. Should drive it, honestly.
I felt a little bit there at full boom, but
But the lower ball joint technically is out of spec.
yes, 100%, and they are not greasable. Always on these do not have a fitting.
Are they a changeable ball joint, or
No,
is
it's
that's
a four-wheel
control?
drive. You have to put on arms.
I'm gonna go just driving around the parking lot quick. I think it's fine.
nothing there now.
Come feel it and see if you think it feels the same, but I don't think it made a single noise. The truck drove perfect. That front, I don't know if you call it a front diff, or is that meant to move as much as it is moving?
What are you talking about, Leroy?
Like the front, is it the front diff? Like, is that what it is?
We got a diff and we got steering down there. What do you
In
have?
that video, the steering wheel.
They're moving it like this is the diff. It ain't moving. Do you see this moving?
Yeah. Definitely.
$300, $10 a pump, 15 pumps in each fucking drum.
I'll make it seem like it's worth driving 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Put in 4-wheel drive and go around the parking lot.
Do I need that on?
No.
No?
Not unless you want to. You want to do it that way?
Whatever's gonna make it better. I had a customer. Okay. So I had a customer call me last week. They were about 2.5 hours away from us. They had just purchased a 2020 Ram 1500. It's used from a Dodge dealership. It has about 30,000 kilometers on it. And it had a 3.5-inch ready lift. And the customer was experiencing a click in the driver's front corner. They had taken it back to the dealership because they've only put about 5,000 kilometers on it. And they had it at the dealership for a whole day. And the dealer said that the only way they could fix the truck and the click was if they could remove the lift. They weren't interested in touching it or even trying to help them out, even though they just bought the truck from them, until they could just remove the lift, because they said that that was the problem. The lift was making all the noises and causing all the problems. So they phoned us because we know lift kits and install them every single day. And they drove 2.5 hours to us this morning. We got their truck in on the hoist. I said hoist last, that's what I was just thinking of. We got their truck in on the hoist and we had a couple techs look at it. They definitely had a click in the front end on the driver's side, and it basically came down to that the upper ball joint had no grease in it. That basically fixed their entire problem. Well, we shook down the front end. We did realize that the lower ball joint, driver's side and passenger side, we're out of spec by a little bit. It's probably fine for them, but we noted it to them and they're gonna go back to the dealership when they get back home and let them know. And hopefully they'll fix it for them, because that would be the right thing to do. With driving 2.5 hours, just for a bit of grease seems a little bit crazy, but hey, the lift kit definitely wasn't the problem. It was the technicians working on it at that dealership. So here at PSA Trucks, we love lift kits and we love helping people out, and I'm happy to have people drive 2.5 hours for the little bit of knowledge that we were able to give today, but it taught them a lesson, and we're pricing out a 6-inch lift for them right now because bigger's always better. They're out driving our 2022 Ram right now that has a 6-inch with the M1 struts, so I'm gonna price that kit out for them.
Hello, how are you?
Instantly.
So the top one is the lift that's in the truck that you just drove. So it has the upgraded M1 struts and shocks, which they're stainless, and you don't have to run a strut spacer in that factory strut, which is just all around better.
Yeah.
So your only difference is about $900. So
it'd be this plus these though?
yeah, so we need some sort of upper control arm, either the Rough Country one that's aluminum or just a Napa one. These Napa ones actually are lifetime, so but
And is
regardless.
this each as well?
No, that's a set.
That's a set? Okay.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more of the Napa ones, but
Okay.
this will have a serviceable ball joint as well. So worst case scenario, just changing the ball joint.
Okay, so you're talking, say 3,500 and 11.
Your tires will work, so yeah.
5,600 with the exhaust.
That's not-
And
yeah.
then we just bring it with, like obviously by then we'll have the summers on it, so then it won't matter if we're leaving.
No, yeah, you just bring it with the summers on.
Yeah.
We'll do the lift, put them back on, put the exhaust on, and you guys are good.
Okay.
What kit did you price out for them?
6-inch Rough Country with M1 lifted strut and M1 rear
I know that's
shocks.
the Ford, the Ford.
You can build it right here.
The Ford, all the accessories keyed here, I need to make a note on it.
Without factory
Cannot put
22-inch
any
wheels.
accessories on until the truck is wrapped,
M1 lifted strut.
because we'll have to take
M1
it back.
shocks with rear rated coils. They're coming back. They're
Been
yeah.
down south with 516, you know.
They're coming back. They drove our truck, and they're coming back
Just take it for a
in
couple days.
June-ish to switch their 3.5 out for that 6-inch.
53, 60.